Hello folks, Paul here once again with another video for you. This one is my top 5 mint flavors. I'm a big fan of mint and I have smoked a large number of different brands and yeah, the one that I'm going to use to start off the list is a classic. AlphaKeto Mint. AlphaKeto Mint to me is one of the sweeter mints that I enjoy. It's very potently minty. It definitely hits in the back of the throat with a menthol kick, but it's, at least in my opinion, it's kind of a strong mint gum flavor. It's really nice if you want something like slightly desserty, slightly sweet, but with a strong menthol-y punch. It's really good. I like it. Up next is another classic, Nakhla Mint. Nakhla Mint is a much more realistic mint. It has a lot of kind of earthy tobacco tones to it, but they're pretty light. This is still very approachable even for those of us who don't like the flavor of tobacco. But there's a kind of herbal vegetal quality to it that comes across as more of a real mint leaf flavor, and it has been a staple in my collection of flavors for a very long time. Up next, yes, I'm showing a little bit of favoritism, but Nakhla makes a second appearance, Nakhla Mezzo Mint. Mezzo Mint is the more modern, less nicotine-intense version of their original mint. It has a little bit more sweetness to it. It has slightly less vegetal qualities, but it still has a lot of that same flavor that really makes me love Nakhla Mint, on top of being a wetter, more modern tobacco, which means that it produces pretty amazing clouds with very, very little effort and not too much heat. Up next is the one that I know a lot of you think should take the top spot, Cane Mint by Tangiers. I really love Cane Mint, but I just have a couple, like 2 complaints that keep it from being my absolute number 1 at this point in time. Number 1 is the fact that it is hard to get. It's a little rare. It only comes out in batches because Eric only makes his tobacco in relatively small batches, so it can be hard to get your hands on from time to time. If I could have Cane Mint on hand at all times, I definitely would, and that's a lot of the reason that when it does come onto the scene, people snatch it up by the kilo because they don't know when they're going to see it again, and they love it. It is a really just pungent peppermint kind of candy cane flavor, thus the name Cane Mint, with an intense menthol kick that is really hard to match. If you like powerful minty flavors, this is one you should definitely be hunting for. I definitely recommend it. It is one of my all-time favorites, and once you try it, you'll understand why. Lastly, my number 1 mint right now. I honestly didn't think that anything was going to unseat Nakhla, their mints, or Tangiers Cane Mint, but last year sometime I first tried Social Smoke Mint. Yeah, Social Smoke Mint. It's an interesting flavor. It's not quite as intense as something like Cane Mint. It has a similar minty quality to something like Nakhla Mezzo Mint. So it definitely cools the throat. It definitely, bites on the tongue a little bit. But what really sold this one for me is the fact that it has an almost earthy, dirty kind of mint leaf flavor that reminds me of spending summers in my home state of Massachusetts and picking mint right off the side of my house and chewing on the leaves. It is beautiful all on its own. It works as a mixer, but I do suggest something like Cane Mint or specifically Nakhla Mezzo Mint as a mixer over Social Smoke Mint. But this is my favorite mint to smoke just straight on its own. It's what I'm smoking right now. It's treating me super well. The clouds are great. The flavor is wonderfully realistic, wonderfully pungent, and yeah, no, if you like mint flavors, absolutely check out Social Smoke Mint. Just mint, not Absolute Zero, not Citrus Mint or anything like that. Just mint. It's great. And that's it. This is Paul for Hookah.org saying thank you very much for joining us. Please go down below, like and subscribe. Give us that thumbs up. It really does help us out. Lets us know what you'd like to see. And if you've got a mint flavor that you think I need to check out, post it down below. Give us a comment. Give us a comment on the forums. I will check it out. I'll give it a review. And I'll let you know what I think. So that's it. Thanks very much for joining us, and happy smoking.